afternoon. In this final session of the workshop, our panelists will give their perspectives on the emerging state of knowledge and technical possibilities in stem cell transplant. Thank you for staying with us this afternoon. I recognize how powerful the last session was, but I think that you'll find that much of what we're discussing in this final session will be equally exciting. We hope to reflect on what might be feasible to do to improve post-transplant functioning, on what time horizon and for which patients. I'm Dr. Alexis Thompson. I'm the hematology section head at the Ann and Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital, and I have the privilege of moderating this session. You've already heard earlier today that hematopoietic stem cell transplants have improved outcomes for certain conditions for many patients for whom other therapies have been insufficient to control their disease, or for which current approaches would result in substantial toxicity and disability. Or in the case for non-malignant disorders, most approaches in disease management focus on symptom control and are not curative. Some of these treatments will be refinements of current therapies, and in addition, we'll also be covering some new technologies that have emerged as promising additions to our tools to treat and potentially cure a broader spectrum of conditions. Our speakers in this final session include Dr. John Tisdale, who serves as the Chief of Cellular and Molecular Therapeutics Branch at the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute of the NIH. Dr. David Porter, who is the Jody Fisher Horowitz Professor of Leukemia Care Excellence at the Perelman School of Medicine and Abramson Cancer Center. He's also Director of Cell Therapies and Transplant at the University of Pennsylvania. Also joining us is Dr. Steve Devine, who is the Chief Medical Officer at the National Marrow Donor Program, Be the Match, and Associate Scientific Director at the Center for International Blood and Marrow Transplant Research, or IBMTR. You can find the full speaker bios on the workshop website. Following the presentations, I will join the speakers in a panel discussion. We welcome your involvement in the workshop, and please use the box below the videos to submit your questions.